Alan, it's fair to say that was a disappointing performance today.
Yeah, it was. We got into the lads to try and get them, because it was a poor start against Boston, as you've seen, and then again, we never even got going. And to be honest, we played some good football once we conceded the goal. I thought we had them on the back foot. Probably should have scored a few more goals, but it's the manner of the goals that disappoints me. Really, it just reminded me of last season. Soft touch, soft goals, and you can't just keep giving goals away like that. I think we must have had about 85% possession in that first half, and we never had enough shots. We never scored enough goals, and then that second goal is laughable. It's just a ball up the top, and it didn't deal with it. Two centre halves didn't deal with it. Got bullied, and that's the bottom line, unfortunately, and that's what we've told them in the dressing room.
Taking that into account, then, how much you think we miss Nicky Hunt today?
Just shows you, massive, because we've never had any voices at the back, never had any organisation. It was nice when we had the ball, it was fine, but when we didn't have the ball, I never heard anyone organising or anything. So that's what I said. And they've been with for a long time now. And Alex Story, young kid, and Langy, he's just come back in. He's an experienced pro. They've got to be better with the voices and the organisation, and things like that wouldn't happen. But so disappointing when you look at it, because overall that first half, I thought some of the football was fantastic. It was just that we never scored the goals.
Yeah. And in the second half, though, do you think we faded a little bit? We just created a couple of chances, didn't we, in the second half? The free kick by Michael Little and the header by Alex Story.
Yeah, they sat back and they sat deep again. Once we'll give them something to cling on to, really, and that's what we tended to do last year. Was we give teams something to cling on to, and once you do that, they've got something to fight for. And you could see that they sat nice and deep, and give them a little bit of a pick me up and that, and you could see them all a little bit brighter. But I see that the quality wasn't there, and you try to freshen it up a little bit, bring it. Cam's looked a little bit fatigued and tired. Other lads were tired, I must admit they were, but it's just I had to get some goals, and it's not happening for them at the minute. They're trying to play through too intricate at times, and rather than, as I say, just turning people at times and getting on the end of things. But we're never done enough.
So do you think in that case we miss Luke Charman up front?
You do. You miss that physical presence, as I say. It's a little bit short. Like Nipper's still shy. Hopefully he'll be a little bit brighter now. He's recovered, but looks a big miss. I think everyone's seen that. You need that little bit of a physical presence in this league. And Cam's made lovely link-up play, but once we stopped them runners from midfield beyond, it was easy to defend against. Everything was in front, and that was the problem that was in the second half. And never once got in behind them. Everything was in front of them.
Yeah, so obviously you're not very happy with that performance out there, so you must have said something to the players.
No, there's plenty being said, and I've asked them to say a few things. What's wrong? Why is it like that? And they've got to hold their hands up at the end of the day. We can only put the team on there. We can set them up in a certain way, and there was nothing wrong with the way they were set up. It was just down to wanting it more. If you look at them two goals, you can't give away like that. We never get given goals like that. If you look at them in the end, them were throwing the bodies on the line, they're heading things, just clearing things anyway. We're just a soft touch here, and that's something that needs to be addressed.
And quickly, because we have another game coming up on Tuesday night against Guyton.
Yeah, that's what I said. Only them can change it. The lads in that dressing room, the lads on that pitch are the only ones that change it. We've got a good squad. We know we have. When you look at what we've done and what we've got, everyone knows we've got a good squad of players. But as I say, you can't give goals away like that. It's just weak defending, and there's not much you can do.
And it's disappointing as well, taking into account what we did last Saturday at Swindon, isn't it?
Chalk and cheese, really, innit? When you're looking, and that's what we can't understand. I mean, Daz kind of put your finger on it. How can you play so well 1 week? And yes, as I thought, as I say, some of the football was really good first half, but lack of end product. But it's just the manner of the goals, because you wouldn't say Telford really put under an awful lot of pressure. They were accepting us having the ball, but it was just one ball every time. They were getting out with one, just a lumped ball up to the front man. The front man was coming out. I think if you probably heard us on the video so many times that shouldn't be happening, and so easy. And I asked our centre forwards, does that happen to you? And no chance, and that's a big problem.
Yeah. So obviously we said you have to get it right on Tuesday at Guyton.
Yeah, that's what I said. The lads have got to get back at it now. It's no rest for the wicked now. They've just got to be straight at it, and they've got to show people that they're capable, and they're fighting for the places now. That's the bottom line, is they're fighting for places. If they want to stay in the team, I need a lot more than that.